Okay, we are going to start by putting 20 eggs into a blender. Okay, so now we're gonna add a half cup of milk, any of your choice. We're gonna also add an entire cup of cottage cheese. I'm using lactose free. We're gonna do a quarter cup of grated Parmesan cheese. That's totally optional. It does give it some really good flavor. And I know what you're thinking, but 2 tablespoons of mayo. I promise you, you won't taste it. It's just for the texture. And then a little bit of salt. Okay, for this batch of egg cups, I'm gonna be making these in the Instapot, and we're gonna do a Denver omelet style. These little silicone molds work amazing. So you're gonna take your fillings. I'm gonna do ham, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of bell pepper, a little bit of green onion, and I always like to sneak a little bit of greens into these. Today I'm using some fresh spinach. Now we're gonna take our egg mixture and we're gonna pour it right on top of the fillings, making sure just to leave just a little bit of space, maybe 1/8 of an inch, and then we will throw these in the Instapot. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to use the Instapot for these egg cups. First, pour half a cup of water in. Then I put my little trays onto this handy little rack just to make it easier to get in and out, but you don't need one if you don't have one. So I'm gonna sit that right down in there. Okay, so when cooking the egg cups in the Instapot, we're gonna get that lid on, we're gonna push manual, we're gonna scroll to 8 minutes, and then it'll start on its own and it'll build pressure. So you're gonna notice after it's came to pressure, then cooked for 8 minutes, you're gonna notice it comes in here and there's an L here and it's gonna start counting up. We're gonna let it count up for 10 minutes. That means it's releasing the pressure naturally. If at the end of 10 minutes, you go to open it and it hasn't, and it won't open, that just means that the pressure has not released fully and you can manually release it with this little lever on the top. Okay, notice how it says 10 minutes. We're gonna see if it has released enough to open, and it has. So we're gonna open that up, grab my handy little rack here, and they're done. Okay, now we're gonna open these up and see how they turned out. Take that off and just go ahead and flip them, and then I like to just poke each one to loosen them up, give them a little wiggle, and that's it. Look how lovely they turned out.